It's Ayana in the chat. Pull a chair, kick your shoes off, just like that. Meet me on the front porch. Sun sliding down so slow. Got sweet tea, peppermint space for every heavy load. You can bring your laughter, you can bring your ache and grief. We gon' pour a little kindness, stir it up and find some peace. Hey, Ayana in the chat. Meet me on the front porch, we can sit and laugh, sip a little tea, let the soul release. We gon' talk about that hurt till it turns into peace. Say what's on your spirit, all that you don't say online. Let that story hit the air.
What's up, y'all? Let's see who all in here. Y'all smash that like button.
You are seen here, you belong here. Every scar and victory. Hey, Zion in the chat. Meet me on the front porch, we can sit and laugh.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? So we got Deborah Edwards, Carol Odom, Carol Smith. Who all we got in here? Let's see. Peacefully Online. What's up? Nah, Peacefully Online. I gotta disagree with you about Brooke in this case. I think Brooke showed us that she wasn't scared of them. Brooke didn't run. And when they walked forward, she walked forward. When they stepped back, she walked forward. She was not hiding behind Destiny. I don't think Brooke was afraid to fight them at all. I think she thought it was beneath her, but I did not pick up on Brooke being scared at all. And Hope telling Brooke to jump in. Hope wanted her and Destiny her and Faith to fight Brooke because they see Brooke as being the weakest link. I think they are mistaken. Brooke did not come across like she was scared of them at all. I think the rules were necessary. I think the rules were definitely necessary. Because you can't trust the twins. Hey, Michael Boston. And usually when, from what I recall of when like people would tell the kids, y'all gonna fight, I'm tired of y'all finna go and fight it out. They would give rules. They ain't have no fight, no nothing. Black Widow, oh, Michael Boston, what's up? Black Widow, what's up? Shireen, what's up? Yeah, the twins scary. Destiny, Deborah Edwards. Didn't Destiny jump out that car? And at the last skit they had, when Shar went back to the car and she had her shoes on, Shar literally had to kick her shoes off to catch Destiny. I was like, okay, so Shar fast. Bethany might not be ready for Shar. Good evening, Miss T. She got out that car like a stallion. Oh, she wasn't playing. She said it was on site and she meant it was on site. You threw out your popcorn, Michael Boston. It was a disappointment, wasn't it? Miss T, she knew they wasn't gonna fight. I don't think she's gonna fight. She don't need to fight them. They already done proved that they ain't nothing. They done proved that they ain't really about that. The twins are good at sneak attacks and fighting people together. And see, I feel like Faith knew she was gonna have to fight harder because Hope can't fight. I got a feeling today that Daddy Newberger is the one that's holding up this case. I got a feeling he's doing something behind the scenes. Hey, Mike, I don't know who else threw out a popcorn, but I never grabbed mine. I ain't had time. I can't wait. I hope Lynette go to the bar association on him. Hey, Daniel Little. Shireen, Brooke, and Destiny was like bang bang into the room. That's it. I caught that reference too. Bang bang into the room. Uh-huh. Hello, Dolores. Hello, somebody. I feel like Bethany is gonna try to buy Brooke mother's house. Probably, Shireen. She probably is. You know what? I don't know where Larry's at. I'm curious as well. Nah, Miss Yolanda, it wasn't no fight. It was a bunch of yelling, but it wasn't no fight. The twins can't tell no lie. See, here's the problem. They told people about the fight. Because the first thing Lucretia said, who told them? So they told them kids that was there. Shar had to check them kids because one of them girls kept filming, and I think one of them was going to try to jump in and help the twins. But Shar shut that down. They can't claim they was ready to fight and the other two wasn't ready to fight. They can't spin the narrative because Cameron was there. And if Cameron ain't going to do nothing else, Cameron going to tell the truth. What up, though, Eric Kelly? They scary, boy. They scary. I hope everybody find out, too. That's it. All talking, no bite. Brooke did not come. I'm sorry. I'm just going to stand on it. Brooke did not appear scary to me. Okay, y'all put a one in the comments. Was Brooke scary? Just because she was quiet and went out extra hype don't mean that. Because at the end, when they started back talking, when Shar had them going to the car, when they started back talking, Brooke is the one that turned around. Brooke was walking back up on them. I don't think Brooke is scary as we think she is. One yes, two for no. The Brooke act scared. That's what I want to know. Because to me, that she didn't act scared. One for yes, two for no. I say two because she did not act scared. Brooke did not act afraid at all to me. It should have been one-on-one. If it's 4 girls, let it be one-on-one. Why did it need to be 2-on-1? Why was it necessary for it to be 2-on-1? Why would Destiny stand back or Brooke stand back and let both twins jump on the one girl, and then when they done beating her up, then jump on the other girl? I know Brooke looked, yes, Keisha, me and you finally back in alignment, girl. Brooke looked like she was ready for whatever. Michael Boston said Brooke was on 10 toes. You think she got one of Larry's toes? Because here's the thing, Brooke been wanting to fight, but Bethany and them been telling her not to fight. She did run that one time. That's it. The twins want the optics of winning. That's it. They want to be able to jump Destiny. I don't know, Kristen. I don't know that I agree with you. I think she was cool when she got out of the car. You got to think now. Brooke is a mature, or when I say mature, understand what I'm saying. Faith and Hope are immature 18-year-olds. Brooke is, for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to call her 18. She'll be 18 in a couple of weeks. Brooke is a mature 18-year-old. You understand what I'm saying? The twins are immature 18-year-olds that argue as if they like 13, 14 years old. I'm on agree to disagree with you peacefully online. Folks don't. Everybody ain't on 10 like Destiny. Brooke ain't never been on 10 like Destiny. So I can't say that. I didn't see that this evening. Lady D says, "Hey, Ayana, I agree. Papa Bubba trying to stop this court case for two reasons. One, if Lynette testifies, she's going to tell how she ended up in jail. Yes, she is, and it's gonna go on the record. Two, per Greg, no lawyer wants to rep Bethany. And Greg said that Bianca told him that. So Bethany is having a hard time finding a lawyer, which is why. So when she pissed Natasha off, you have to be careful who you mess with in these legal circles, because they likely know a lot of them know each other. And so if they find out at all that Natasha was her attorney and they asked Natasha say exactly how she is, they ain't gonna want to fool with her. No, Destiny didn't get Shar time to stop her truck, but Destiny also different. I think so too, Martina. Shireen ever said the wind is not like Destiny. Yeah, some people just not gonna be all that extra and stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Brooke was gonna be scary too, but I was specifically paying attention to Brooke, and I'm like, Brooke standing on here like she ain't scared of nobody. Because see, even if they just let them tear loose and unleash, Brooke did not come off like she was afraid to fight. She did not. What is he? You hear it? That's Daniel Little said the twins had brains, they'd be dangerous. Martina Blake, I think so too. I think Brooke's scared of them. You late, Martina, but you vote too. It's good. You all good, girl. If Brooke had to fight, win or lose, I think she'd be satisfied with that, because that will let twins know that she was not scared of them. Yeah. And I've been saying she wasn't scared of the twins. The way she's whatever the word is, when she ready to fight, the way she get her stance on, she got a stance like she probably boxed for real in real life. Brooke walked in slow when Destiny and Shar ran it in. Destiny, okay, let's be fair, Chris Sims. Now I'm I love you, but I'm gonna have to challenge you on this. Shara ran in because before she could stop her truck, Destiny jumped out the truck and went to run the fight. Shara had to stop the truck and run out and go grab her, so she did not start fighting before she was ready. I don't think she wasn't gonna act. And then they wasn't finna jump Shara. That's it for me, Tammy. I'm proud of Destiny and Brooke because they showed up. See, the thing is, they didn't act like they were scared on their turf. Yes, Lady D. Let's watch it. Why don't we do that? Let's watch this. Let me find it. And it's on site. We're going to start at the run-up.
I'm irritated. You start chanting, bro. I'm excited. I don't care. But my hand is still messed up. I just had surgery. Okay, well, you don't have to be careful. Okay, you can feel this well. What?
Well, girl said her hand hurt. She just had surgery. She said, well, you and her mama said, well, you just gonna have to be careful. In other words, you finna fight today. What's up, Deborah? Hold on. Somebody said something I want to see. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I'll start it back up in just a second. You too, Martina. Have a great night. I'm not going to be on here too long. Melissa Vaughn says, and that's the thing. To those twins needing an audience, is there a silicone act like they're tough, but they're not. Destiny and Brooke, they didn't bring nobody because they meant business. Exactly. They didn't have to have no audience. Pam Treadway says, the twins didn't want to fight. They were scared to fight without teaming up one-on-one. And I'm glad Shar and their mom wouldn't let them team up on them. Exactly. The moms kept it fair. And I can respect that. Oh, Shar can definitely run. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Thank you for your prayers. Okay, here we go, y'all.
What are you mad? Because I'm irritated. This is our chance, bro. I'm excited. I don't care. But my hand is still messed up. I just had surgery. Okay, well, you're gonna have to be careful. Okay, you gonna have to.
Okay, so we have to be careful. So Shar ran up because she had to stop. Even Lucretia stopped Destiny from going in because there were. Okay, Styles Patterson. You know, I appreciate you being on here, but don't I hope you're not. That's not for me because I'm not making excuses with anybody. We're checking out this video and we're analyzing it together. I'm just saying.
We gotta go over the ground rules. We're here. No. Wait a minute. We gotta go over the ground rules. Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Why are you here? Hey, girl, shut up. Hey, you got hit in the back of the head. Hey, now you finna get hit in the back of the head. Hey, I did.
Look, J-Dub.
This is what we doing. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't no pulling on her. We ain't doing that.
No.
And when you on the ground, if you there ain't no kicking nobody in the face. And hey, no phone.
Cheryl.
What you doing? Put that up.
No recording.
No,
Young lady. Keep it up.
Well, you because you ain't even
recording. Wait a minute. Who told all these people to even come here?
You move. You can go home, baby. We don't need that. We don't need that. This ain't no music video, baby. Go home.
It could be though. It's not. Go home. You're not recording.
Anyway,
Let me that. Come on.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, like I said, those are the rules. And if y'all can't obey by the rules, then you ain't fighting.
Yeah, and once y'all done, that's it. All of this beef is over. That's it. That's it. Okay, she keep losing fights. Y'all keep losing. You keep losing. It's no beef. You're a hater. What are you talking about? You lose every time. Every time. I got one time.
Okay, Melissa, you did.
All right. Hey,
And that's why we about to settle this.
You did, Deborah. You called it.
Okay. That's it. Okay, she said it's on site. Why not? Say it's on site. It's on site.
Look, Hope. She says on site. She says on site. I think Destiny, the mere fact that when Destiny got that car, she ran up on them. I think she proved it was on site. She came up there ready to swing.
We'll say when it's time to. We'll say that, so don't worry about it.
Remember? BCB, I had no. I had your arm. You was on anesthesia. I had your arm. You was talking about me on anesthesia. Shut up, man. You finna get to fight them.
Let us finish the rule. Thank you, God.
Brooke says, just stop. You finna get ready to fight them. Just stop. In other words, we just finna fight them. We ain't got to do all the talking. I definitely think I think Brooke might have some bent up grades. I misjudged Brooke because Brooke didn't come off like, y'all know I went in on the other day, but Brooke didn't come out like she was scared. Oh yeah, she was there definitely to squash. Yeah, all that back and forth.
Y'all gonna be able to fight without the police
I
coming.
agree with you, Keisha. Again, girl,
That's
look
that.
at us.
Like we said, once y'all fight, that's over.
That's it.
No more going back and forth.
I mean,
That's it.
the only one that was really finna call the police is probably Brooke, because that's her people. So
Hey, we're not about
Okay, but she ain't going
Brooke,
you're scary. They don't do that over here.
listen to your second mom. What did you do?
No, be quiet. Don't do that.
All right, y'all.
And I already got my fate with you.
Be
So
respectful.
you
Run your thing again.
All right.
Girl, your head was so
Okay.
hard, it broke your bone. Look where you live. Look how small your balcony is. Shut up. Shut up.
That's how y'all get to fighting. Y'all gonna be out of breath.
Okay, y'all. So that was video number 10. Yeah, and they thought they were going to embarrass them. They thought they were going to embarrass Brooke now. But what they ended up doing was just embarrassing themselves. That's what they ended up embarrassing. Because they look ridiculous.
By the time y'all get to fight, y'all gonna be out of breath.
Right.
Hey, Lonnie, I watched it already.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
It's about to be 1-on-1. So whoever want to fight Destiny first.
Yeah, that's
I want to fight you. I want you. Come on. Wait, but hold on. There you go.
Destiny said, she said, okay, I want to fight you. Come on. Destiny want to fight Hope because Hope is the one that lied on her and said that she jumped, that both Brooke and her jumped her. That's it, Lady D. She ain't run no fade. The twins' mama should have made them fight. So, and I love the way this actually played out though, because Shar took the girls back to the car and said, "We're going home because they don't want to fight." If they wanted to fight so bad, when the girls came to fight them, they would have fought. They didn't want to fight. They want to talk about fighting. They want to stir up stuff. They want to create an audience so they can look like they're big and bad. What they're trying to do is build their little rap careers off the backs of Destiny and Brooke. That's what they're trying to do.
Come on, let's go. We want to fight you.
No, babe. I want you first.
All right. Hold
No,
on.
you can't, because you can go in the house, baby. No, you can go in the house.
No, the Shar had moved. So if the twins wanted to go on and jump the other two, they could have.
No, put the phone up, please. Put the phone up. We really do not want this recorded.
Your mama right there. Your mama there.
Shut up, bro. You're not going to do it.
Shut up. Run it right now. Run it. Oh my God. I'm done talking. Let's go.
No, they can't go to school line.
At the end of the day, chill.
It's too much talking.
At the end of the day, this is what y'all finna do, all right? Whichever one of y'all want to fight Destiny, we're going to do a one-on-one. And then whoever else want to fight next, it Brooke.
That how it really supposed to go.
Wait, so when
It's
you say
one-on-one.
one-on-one, you mean I want to...
No, it means me and you against one.
We want to fight
No,
her.
no, just one of y'all
No.
against one of them at a time. One
You
fight
want to
at a time.
fight her.
Yes.
Well then, one of y'all fight her, and then when that fight is over, then the other one fight.
No, fight by yourself. What if we both want to fight you and we both want to fight you?
That's separate fades.
Yeah, like,
no,
what do you mean?
That's separate fades. You run 4 fades.
Well, girl, didn't I just tell you put that phone up?
Ari, please.
No, she needs to. I'm telling you, you have to go get
Brooke,
your mom.
you better get your mom because she's gonna get jumped in the hood.
Girl, y'all be quiet.
No, seriously.
So it's gonna be 1-on-1, or you know,
we both want to fight her. So if she can't fight both of us, then she's scary.
Yo,
Just say that.
You're scary. You can't fight me one-on-one. You can't fight me one-on-one. You can't fight me without your twin. So you can't fight me without your twin.
I did most of the hard work.
She busted you in your head. Because she don't want to fight. They want to fight me 2-on-2.
No, they cannot, Michael Boston. Let me pull up, Sasha.
So what's up? Which one of y'all want to walk up
We
first?
want to fight her. You're weak.
Okay, so
Okay,
one of y'all
no.
only one of y'all.
Look, if y'all don't want to fight, y'all acting like y'all don't want to fight, y'all scared. We can go. We can leave.
Okay,
Fight by yourself. Fight by
Bro,
yourself.
watch out. You stand over here.
If you can't fight both of us at the same
One of
time,
y'all, which one of y'all go
You're
first?
scary.
You
We'll just
stand
go.
over here.
We don't have to. We stay up there. If you can't fight us at the same time, you can't fight us. You want to fight me? You don't want to fight me at the same time?
Yep, Cameron is gonna tell the truth. He gonna tell it all. He gonna tell it all. Isaiah said he was not gonna be there. He told Shar, he said he wasn't gonna be there. He didn't want no part of it because he was, and plus his mama wasn't gonna be cool with that. No way. They're saying it's another skit up. Hold on, we gotta finish watching this. Ain't no new skit up. It ain't no new skit up yet. It's on Facebook, but it's not on here yet. Wait, why didn't it show it first? Okay, so y'all, Lucretia's embarrassed. Let's check it out.
Oh my gosh.
You ain't did that.
I don't know why I'm
now what was that about? What was that about? Y'all been waiting to fight these girls all this time, and y'all back down like that?
Back down? What are you talking about? Back down?
We told y'all that it was one-on-one, and y'all act like y'all didn't want to do one-on-one.
I already got a one-on-one. But I hit her in the head.
That was not one-on-one. Both of y'all were fighting her.
And it wasn't one-on-one when Brooke and Destiny jumped me first, so
You can
I think it was one-on-one, and it was rules to this. We couldn't just have y'all out there and having a huge brawl because somebody really would have called the police.
Fighting has no rules. You guys are coming, trying to make the rules and stuff. If somebody starts getting beat up bad, getting what they deserve, y'all gonna pull us back. So we don't need to fight. Matter of fact, we need to fight when there's no parents.
No. We said that we were gonna orchestrate this for y'all so y'all can just squash this beef. You're not gonna fight when it's not no parents. Since you didn't fight, then you won't fight. You should have fought today. Y'all knew what it was.
It's not no beef. We keep saying it.
You
keep saying that.
It's not no beef. Want to fight no way. She want to run her mouth and spin the narrative a certain way. She ain't finna fight. That's it, Keisha. They punks and they all talk. They wasn't finna do a dog.
They are yelling. Y'all call it. Every time y'all see them, y'all are yelling and arguing and screaming and wanting to fight. What do you call that?
Well, that's them. We can't tell the truth. Like, we can't tell the truth. They come up to us. Mind you, I keep saying the same thing. I don't know why it's not getting through your head. I say the same thing every time. They come up to us. They're yelling at us. They're trying to fight us. What are we supposed to do?
What do you mean? You're trying to fight them too.
Ain't nobody coming up at you, girl. You went to them folks' house to start with them. You created a whole video. Them girls weren't even thinking about you like that. I'm a little better. I got some other stuff going on, but they look
exactly.
It's not just them. So y'all should have did the one-on-one. That was fair. Now y'all won't be fighting at all then.
Mind you, remember, my hand is still messed up.
Oh, now you have an excuse.
I have stitches in my hand.
But you knew that before we planned this, and you didn't say nothing about that. You was ready.
She was gonna run her fate with hope, but we was gonna fight her together.
Exactly. I would have to help her. You're saying it's fair, but it's not fair.
I was
she
gonna
goes
kick
by
her.
Herself.
I was gonna kick her while she was in the ground.
No, we wasn't having none of that. We wasn't having none of that. No kicking. We told y'all that. And if you thought that you couldn't fight, then you should have told us to wait.
What about you and Shara fight?
No, I have no reason to fight her. She's nice. Unlike Bethany, but yeah, she's nice. But we don't have any issue.
Mom. No, she is not nice.
And Brooke.
Mom, lock in. Do you remember at the bus stop? She pulled up at the bus stop yelling at us. Do you not remember that?
I remember that.
Oh,
that
she's nice.
She hates and I believe she was just asking y'all some questions. That's it, like a parent would do.
She hates your kids and you're on her side. So I see why
you're blaming us. I've talked to her since then, and she does not hate y'all. We are trying to come to common ground.
You believe that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's fine. Because now
I don't know why y'all trying
I see what's going on.
What? What do you see?
I see how you. I see how you move.
No, I see how y'all move. Y'all made it look like y'all were scared.
Okay, I don't.
And y'all know
like that.
Our family is not scared of nobody. So what was that about? Still.
Okay, so we not scared of nobody, but we tried to fight and they were backing down. And then also you were on the opposite.
Girl, I'm not on the
Wait a minute now, cause what I saw was they kept walking backwards and Destiny and Brooke kept walking towards. She sure was. Brooke was ready.
Outside. I'm an adult. I'm your parent. The parents tried to work it out.
You a parent on the outside. You being a parent means nothing.
Yes, it does.
You can barely pay our bills.
Girl, watch it. Watch it before I come over here and me and you gonna fight.
Okay, she was out of pocket for that. She's out of
Not
pocket.
gonna
She
hit
was.
us dead in the
But look,
mouth.
Mom, you're saying you want us to fight, but as soon as she ran up on us, you held us back. I literally have scratches on my arms from you trying to hold
At
me
the
back.
time, we had to
Now,
lay the
I
ground
agree with you,
rules.
Keisha.
Yes.
I agree
Y'all
with
was
you
just
that
about to
she
be
didn't
all
want
over the
to fight.
place. No, it wasn't gonna work like that.
So you really think that this girl from Chicago cares about ground rules about fighting?
Well, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, or y'all not gonna fight. And y'all didn't, so you know.
Okay, we
I guess-
didn't.
Honestly, we understand. Like, I feel like we're talking in circles at this point. We just going about our day.
Yeah, we gonna figure this out another day.
We're definitely figure Destiny out. I'm not gonna lie.
We're not gonna have no fights at school or when the parents are not around.
Like, that just stressed me
Oh,
out.
like we have done.
Yep, they trying to spin a narrative, Eric Kelly, of the non-fight. Now, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna try to fight these girls again. I don't know if they're gonna try to fight Jump Brooke at prom or if they're gonna try to fight at graduation. But what I hope happens is, what I hope is gonna happen is that they are gonna get charged. I hope. The one thing I do hope Bethany do, if either Bethany Shaw, I want Bethany to overstep at this point. I need Bethany to overstep so they can get charged. At the very least, get arrested. Miss T says Lynette was trying to tell him something very important. She's gonna report him, or she has already reported him. And I think Kaylee's dad helping her or will help. Oh, I'm certainly sure Lynette is definitely going to take that because there's no police report and they cannot go back and manufacture a police report at this point. That woman was arrested for nothing. There was no proof. There was no reason to even hold her. There should not have been a warrant for her arrest. What he did was hearsay. They would have needed to call Bethany and talk to her to find out if she wanted to press charges. She did not do that. Mom, don't allow your twins to spin this exception on you. Oh, she ain't. She know they full of it. They probably will find about Brooke and Destiny, Brooke and Isaiah, and then try to tell it. I'm surprised too, Jamie. We don't know that she had. She could have taken it and they still investigating. They could be working with the Panama City Police Department. Today would have solved it all. Jumping somebody and double teaming them is not fair. Bethany said if Shard idea doesn't work, she would definitely be ready to call 911. She sure did. She sure did. Yeah, that's the lie they told Brooke out. Well, Brooke do confront them after they come at her, but no, they don't come at them at school trying to fight them. Yep, there was an officer law there that determined it was mutual combat. That's it. I'd have had them. They would have had to quit school and get their GED. I would have made them take their GED test. Oh, thank you, Christine. I hope you know. I got a bunch more, y'all. I'm so excited about them. Lady D's helped me with some, but I got a bunch more. I'm finna break down this marriage. I want to break it up so bad. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this one tonight. It's been a long day of posting. Thank you, Kara Odom. It's been a long day of posting for me. Y'all, before I go though, let me ask this question. I'm gonna ask this one question. Okay. I'm gonna type it first. Don't go nowhere yet. I gotta ask y'all something. I know. I figured that out later on. Styles Patterson. I figured it out. No biggie. Sometimes I misinterpret things. All right. Which storylines would you all like me to continue to cover? I covered some additional storylines today. Anthony and Amber 1, Rafi and Diva 2, Mike and Sonny 3. Place your vote down below. For Anthony and Amber, press 1. Rafi and Diva add 2. Keisha said mix it up. Okay. I have a thing to say about Bethany's voicemail, how she called out everybody charges and saying they are not credible with you. You want to come up? You want to come up? Okay, we got 2, 2, 3. So y'all like Mike and Dawn? 1 and 3. Okay, I tell you what, I'm just gonna keep following 1, 2, and 3. And I've been challenged to, in a very nice way, I've been challenged to consider. Thank you. I will, D Brown. I've been challenged to consider Libby and them. I'm gonna try to watch them. Lady D, you trying to come up to make a statement? Let me know what you're trying to do. I got it. Let's see what y'all saying. Thank you, Tammy King. I appreciate you. All right, let me send you this link. This link is for Lady D. Mix it up. I'll mix it up. There you go, Lady D. I can't stand Libby, but I'll try. I'm gonna give it a try, but y'all about to get more of what I gave y'all today. Cause when I posted that, y'all got on it. Like y'all drank that up like some good old sweet tea and lemonade. Thank you so much. Michelle Ponce. Okay, well, Michelle, you stomach the ones you can stomach. It's not coming up. You try again. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back. You're welcome. There's another compilation I did, another couple of compilations I did too, Miss Indies. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. It helped you survive your crazy work day. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, thank you, Monique Blade. I be trying. That link is for is for Lady D. I'm trying to wait for her to come up. I haven't been watching I don't watch that storyline at all. It's okay, Miss T. I don't watch that storyline at all. I just be like, Livy, who? Because I didn't like Terry when he first came. I don't like how Terry came in, broke up Dom and Jocelyn's friendship, and then it was just like blah and gone. Hey, Helene. So I don't particularly care for that. I don't care for how it just kind of dropped, and then Terry comes back. It's kind of like, y'all remember that dude that came back? He really wanted, what's her name? She's part of Sarah and them crew. Hey, Lady D.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, good. Hold on, let me get you added up here.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't it. Hold on. It don't be showing me all my. There you go. Okay. Let me stop sharing the screen so it can pull y'all up. There we go. What's up?
Hey, everybody. I had to step up because Monday took me to a whole nother level, girl. I watched them videos from the beginning to the end, almost about 7 times.
Really?
Yes, because the thing that kept annoying me was he's explaining to you, Bethany. Larry's explaining to you the problem. What about why your marriage is falling. And again, we all know she never take accountability at all.
No.
And then here we is again, the very last video, your venom come out your teeth.
Yeah.
When she got
Yeah.
on there and started reading everybody's charges, I'm looking at her like, Heifer, you did a false report. And you finna go and try to be a lawyer for yourself. What makes you credible?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But see, I'm glad Greg straightened out today. I asked her long before he asked her to testify Christmas time.
He did.
So he been asked her to testify. That whooper was sweet.
You just not finding out. And then now you trying to make it current of she went to jail. But Lynette get on that stand and tell these people how her daddy helped her. Oh, she finna open up a can of whoop A. Do you hear me? They finna go through it. Him and that company.
It's the one where she was in the bathroom after Larry told her about Lynette testifying for Greg's case against her. She went in the bathroom in the next skit and let's see.
Left a voicemail.
On Greg's phone. Now, what I did peep today though is the daddy. When Greg played it for the daddy, he tried to sit back all cool, calm, and collected. like it wasn't no big deal. But he got on the phone and called Bethany.
Straight up, soon as he left.
Soon as he left. And then was like, you really could be done messed up your case. Where's the skit with? Where's that skit, y'all? It was so much going on last night, from Diva getting arrested
to Dom being delusional.
Dom, she just worked my last.
I said, how you got all that from? You can come in and chill out because I don't want you out there like that. Girl, you went and got a whole meal plan prep off of that.
Yep.
But I kept screaming at my screen, Mike, do not let her in your house. Don't do it. Don't do it. And, oh my goodness.
Let me see. Bethany leaves. What is it? Bethany leaves Greg a voicemail. Let's see. I mean, he literally I'm like, dude, you just said it wasn't nothing. It wasn't going to make his way in court. That told me then. I said, oh, he behind this. Why we ain't seeing this in court case? It's his fault.
And that's his biggest thing. Because he know for a fact if Lynette get to testify, it's going to open up some doors. But also, Bethany don't have no lawyer. Nobody won't take her case.
Mm-mm.
And he knows she going to make that fella look like a fool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so y'all can see it good.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person
you're trying to
block me, Greg. That's great. I'm going to call you back.
How you not know you blocked?
She turned that water on, so she thought Larry wasn't here.
But the door is cracked.
The door is cracked. But she also was thinking, see, she keeps trying to use her demure voice with Larry.
Yep.
But this is the real her right here.
Please leave your message for 40.
One more time. Okay.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Listen here, you sorry sack, an excuse of a human. You think that it's okay to go behind my back and get Lynette, who beat me up, by the way, in Montana to testify?
No lawyer, no friends.
Well, she's been to jail. So what good do you think that's going to do in court? You actually think that people are going to use her as a credible witness? What do you think that's going to do, Greg? And who else do you think you're going to get? You think you can ask Shara? Because, she's also been to jail for fraud. And who else did you ask?
And Shara hadn't even,
agreed to testify.
She hadn't even agreed to testify, but she brings Shara up in everything.
Shara
lives rent-free in her head.
Yes, Brooke. And probably Destiny too. And why don't you call Larry? I'm sure he'd be very happy to testify against me. It's wonderful.
And he's standing right behind the door listening to her.
But you know what? I'm still.
Hold on, let me tell Styles something. Styles, you call me Champ. Guess what? My dad, that was his nickname when he played for the Georgia-Florida baseball league way back in the day. His nickname was Champ.
Excited to see this whole court case just play out, because when we're there, I'm going to have my camera at the ready with my finger just ready to take the picture when the judge says that you have failed, because you always fail. And you know what you always think right now in this last few months of being on a winning streak, because you've been at the office, and you've been trying to run it, not successfully, by the way. I'm going to be so excited to see that judge tell you that you are not going to win, that you are going to be put out like a cigarette on the ground, like ash from that cigarette. I'm so done with you and your antics. I'm done. You have always wanted to be the bigger and better. What, Larry? What?
She should have kept talking.
Exactly. And why all of a sudden you click that button so fast? That's ridiculous. The
Yeah.
man hears you, so you might as well keep putting it out there. But the only thing that's kind of bothered, the only thing that's really got her venom coming out, she's still not in that building. What is in this building everybody want?
In that main building that they in.
Yes.
That's because it's like the head hub. That's their main building. So, that's like being at corporate instead of being at the store.
At the store.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she really her face get real evil and mean the moment she start talking about that building. You over the building, you're not doing anything. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, do you hear a snake coming out her throat?
Coming out like it's just it's slowly inching its way to the surface.
Okay.
Yes, Apostle Clark. It is a nicer area. College Park, all of College Park ain't bad, but that building, I know that building. I know where that building is at. It definitely is in somewhere in Cobb County, and it is not a bad building. It's not a bad area.
Right, and I see Chris. I see your I see she wasn't demoted. She got the same position. The difference is she just not sitting underneath Harvey and her daddy.
She was demoted in terms of being sent to a lesser quality building that had more problems.
But she's still doing the same job for the same price.
She's still doing the same job for the same pay. But she's sent somewhere where she
didn't want to be.
More work. Exactly.
Well, that's a punishment from your daddy, but still. And according to her, she got the building up the cold and where it need to be and this, that, and the other. But she don't talk about those accomplishments. All she do is gripe about not being in this glass building. The only person don't gripe over being in that building is Matt.
Mm-hmm. Miss T said Chase heard me say the lady should be the judge should be the lady in the parking lot. Why you say that, Miss T? So why you think that?
We'll know when we see that court case.
We'll know when we see that court case.
Did you just call Greg?
I made a phone call.
You made a phone call to Greg.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can help me with something.
Okay, what can I do?
You called your brother after what I just told you?
I made a phone call. I'd like to take a shower now.
Oh, now you're going to take a shower when I come in.
Well, I was getting ready and I just pulled a towel out.
But when I walked in, you was ranting like a crazy woman to your brother.
Oh.
No, he didn't, Miss Indies. He didn't officially move him to that building. I think he was trying to appease Bethany to get Bethany to calm down, and so he could have eyesight on her with what's going on with Larry and Shara and Lynette. But he didn't officially move her there. She's still in that Clayton County building. And I think the dad is not officially moving her there because he knows that if he does, that's gonna mess up Bethany's case.
And not only that, by contract from the last one when they had Chase and her trial, that was part of the deal. She wasn't able to be in the building. That's why they moved in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the only reason she can be in the building if they having a meeting. Period. Other than that, she wasn't allowed in that building.
She wasn't. And Bianca called it out when she was at the building harassing Wayne and them that day.
Yep.
So she called it out then. No, she don't never go to work no way.
That's the reason why her daddy. That's the reason why her daddy was trying to let her stay there for 3 days because she's so distraught over Shara. And why are you so distraught over Shara and her house?
I don't understand.
It's just a lot of stuff about her. You distraught about things that don't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
You knew about this man and his two baby mamas, which means you had a choice not to get married.
Yep.
But like I said, the end goal game was I'm gonna get them, and I'm gonna get them away from them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she keeps screaming. Brooke gonna be 18. You shouldn't be doing anything behind Brooke. Why not? My mama was taking care of me in college.
But see, Bethany If Bethany could have had her way, Larry wouldn't have even had Brooke.
No, but the mere fact that Brooke was already in that house
Mm-hmm.
when she came along,
Mm-hmm.
it's a get along to get along to go along process.
Right.
That's why the older Brooke got, the more she felt isolated
Yep.
and disrespected, and didn't want to have nothing to do with her.
Yep. Monique
And
Blake
this,
said, "How you get him is how you lose him."
that's right. And then turn around, you sitting up here talking about, I'm trying. I said, you trying with a 17-year-old girl? This is when you throw your hands up and say, I'm done.
Yeah, she ain't going. She not finna get. It's even now, Brooke. Yeah, Brooke playing the game because of that money and stuff. But I realized the other day, I don't think Brooke has any loyalty to her whatsoever.
None. And then
That's
it's
all.
this. You could tell that when she showed Brooke that letter. Boy, the one thing that they had me laughing, and me and you hit it off at the same time. When she bust out and said, "Yep, they on my birth certificate." I said, "Darn
Yep. She said they owe my birth certificate. I was like, what in the world?
it."
Yeah, I'm good,
I,
Monique Blake.
I said, "Dirty man, come on,
I
that's a
know,
new
right?
one."
I know. I'm like, what? No, she didn't. She said, yeah, they on my birth certificate.
Man, she hit
But
her with a cold one, made
but
her
I
shut her face up.
yeah,
I
but I
said,
thought it was
"No."
real messed up though, and it goes back to the proof. They keep putting her in adult situations.
Yep. And that junk right there had done teed me off that day. That's when I had done sent you that email. Well, why they keep doing this to this child? But you got everybody in the free world all in the comments hollering, she need to stay in the child play. Well, you need to tell these adults to stay in adult play. I mean, do
Yep.
adult things without
Yep.
a child.
And we saw her literally pull her into an adult conversation, an adult situation.
Right in front of
Brooke
our
was
eyes. And
seeing
then
her
everybody
looking
gonna
at
act
that
like they
kid.
ain't see that.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then she turned around and hollered, would you have told me? She said, nope, it wasn't my business. But if you ask, I would tell the truth. Don't she sound just like her daddy?
She sounded just like her daddy. She sounded just like her dad, because that's exactly what Larry told Bethany when she
Mhm.
confronted him. Jamie White asked, do we think we'll see JT again? I think we will. I think we will. I think they got to find a spot for him in this scenario. It wouldn't surprise me if that maybe Greg may find a way to get JT to testify. See, Greg is trying to go for he's trying to hold up a very big mirror for the
Right.
whole family.
And it ain't just a single pathway straight to him. She
Right.
does this with everybody. So
Yeah.
she trying to show exactly how she do it. He want all of her attributes to come out. She's racist.
Mm-hmm.
She a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
She want everything to be her way. She's a brat. And the one thing he did not look for to show up, that's gonna show up, is how his daddy is behind her back.
Yep. And it's gonna show up. It's definitely gonna show up now that Lynette is really going in there to testify.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is just gonna help make Lynette's case, I believe. Apostle Clark says, I believe the writers are going to create Shar getting all papers. Then Shar is going to find out that Bethany had her put in jail. Yeah. Because I still believe Bethany had her put in jail.
And I
Bethany
and,
had a
and I
hand.
truly believe that's gonna come out in that court case too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
this is gonna be a drop the divorce moment for Larry.
yeah, definitely. Y'all, if y'all see me rocking is not a bad thing. It's a habit that I have. My son got the same habit. I rock. It's a method of comfort, I guess. But I could be sitting down looking at TV and I'll be rocking. So it don't mean that wrong.
I don't feel bad. My leg shake out of nowhere. My whole right leg is started shaking like I'm nervous. And ain't nothing wrong with me. It just shake. It just
It
feels
just
good.
shaking.
It just shake. It
All
just
right.
feels good.
It just be shaking. It's just something that feel good. That's it.
That's it. That's all. But I tell you, Hallgirl is when I tell you this man is at his wits. And when I saw your consolation, I say, this is me now. I'm looking at it. I say, okay, we down to the last one. If she don't talk about The moment they was at that Thanksgiving, I'm gonna type her.
Well, the thing is, that's an easy go-to. I want to go and grab things that may not have been an easy go-to. I
Right.
want to go back and essentially from my skits, I can make Greg's case for him if I wanted to. I can go back and say, here's this, here's proof of this, here's proof of that. But I want to take it even further back because I think that the one thing I do give Chase credit for in this scenario is how he is telling the story of this particular character and her ultimate demise. And while it may not come when we want it to come or how it's going to come, but we know it's coming because she's been on 10 with her antics for so long.
Exactly. And then when she sit up there hollering, when she was hollering, I stopped. I stopped calling you name. Girl, you just called that man. You just told that man he was a sorry husband 2 weeks
Told me he
ago.
was a sorry husband. Even in the skit where she it's a skit. It's a recent skit. I want to like within the
Yep, when they were arguing, she called him Pinocchio.
Yep.
She said his with you with them chicken legs. He said, yeah, your leg, one leg made two of mine.
Yep, that one. But then it's another one where he said, oh, it's a word that he used. And when she walked off, no, it is recent. It's within the past few days, past 13 days. Because that skit was the one where he asked her, did you go to Shar? She went to Shar to try to apologize. And Larry was checking her for it. And he used the word. And when she walked away, when she was walking away, and he said what he said, she corrected what he said.
I remember I'm trying to remember that word though, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a word that I can't remember the word, but it's at the very end of the skit.
Yep, that what you did call retarded.
Incorrigible. That's it, Chris Sims. Thank you. It was incorrigible. But she's called this man all kinds of stuff. A sorry husband.
And these happened in the last 14 days. A sorry husband, retarded,
Pinocchio, liar, dirty cop. She's called him everything. She called him retarded. And then she tried to say Larry called her fat, but he didn't call her fat.
Didn't, because she said you said I was big as a swamp. I said no, he didn't. He said you live in a swamp. He was trying to call you Fiona.
Yep. That's what he was trying to do.
He was trying to call you Fiona, but got Elsa. And remember, Elsa was the one with the glass heart. I mean, with those whole heart.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, he kind of mixed up his word, but at least he got it together. It still mean the same. You was mean, sister. You is nasty.
I want to see the Thanksgiving skit. Let's see.
The one where she found out about Greg, and when I say everything that man was talking about was in that one skit.
No, they want to see the one where she goes off on Larry.
Yeah, when she found out about Greg, asked Brooke.
Well, no, she cut up before she found out about that.
Yeah, that was about the seat, though.
That was about the seat.
Yeah,
that's what Apostle Clark is asking for.
Oh, okay.
When she tries to sit down but doesn't have a seat. Everybody said she called him a sorry husband when he told Lynette to testify. I have a different compilation coming that's gonna capture those.
Larry, excuse me, where am I supposed to sit?
You can have my seat.
No, I don't want to have your seat, Larry. I want to sit next to you because I want to enjoy my meal with you, not in your seat.
Well, I mean, Bethany, it's the family, so.
Well, yes, I'm part of that family.
You are.
Mm-hmm. I'm your wife. Yes.
Have my seat.
I don't want to have your seat. I want to sit next to you at the table
that
we both provide for here in this house, which is.
So, okay, let's think about this, y'all. When we have get-togethers and someone gives up their seat for somebody, they typically will go get another chair
and come back and sit next to you.
Come back and sit down. But she has no sense of that because she don't have no.
This is one of them typical moments where I'm gonna see if he got my back. Make your sister get out my chair.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Ours.
You want to sit in front of Larry in front
Did
of.
I tell you to move? No, but it would be nice. You know, you know I'm here. You know that's where I always sit, Tamara.
Not this year, Bethany. Please, not this year. Everybody's having
Not
a
this
great
year, what?
time. Don't start that. Like, just can you just come on in?
Wait a minute. You started this when you sat in my seat, which you knew is the seat next to my husband. So
I sat down and I'm staying right here. I'm gonna eat my food today, and I'm gonna sit right here. Is this your seat? Oh well.
Larry, are you kidding me?
Bethany, listen. I don't want to cause any problems right now. Look,
You are the bad
family-
energy, Shar. Don't even start.
The family came over. We're gonna be a family.
I am a
So
family.
just take my seat.
No, I don't want to sit in your seat, Larry. I want to sit next to you. I understand the words, would you like to take my seat? I'm not dense, but apparently you are. Because you're not understanding, I want to sit next to you, not in your chair.
I'm trying to be nice here, and you just got to be condescending all the time.
Well, you know, it'd be nice for you to notice when I was walking up, there's not even chairs for Annette and Harvey.
Annette, you can sit right here.
Someday I'll graduate to the big boy table.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Right now.
What do you want me to do? Make everybody get us and move?
Well, I mean, it would be nicer. Oh, I'm not surprised. The trash always stays with the rest of the family. I get it. I get it.
Her trash is on the family trash.
But you know,
Because we're all family.
I'm going in here.
That's fine. That's fine, Harvey. I might join you in a minute, but you know what? It's fine. I'm so used to it by now. I'm used to you not backing me up. I'm used to you taking sides. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm almost done. You can have my seat though.
No, you know what? I appreciate that, Duchess. You're the only one in this family that treats me like family. I get it. Not even
Me
my
too.
husband treats me like family. I
You're
get
not
it.
part of the trash.
No, actually, she's
But the rest of
not.
us are trash.
Yes.
But you married trash.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, and you married trash before. Yeah, and you invited trash into our house.
I'm on the
Yeah.
road with the trash.
Yeah, and you created trash.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Yes, I'm calling you trash. And you married trash before.
And you created trash.
You invited trash and you made trash and pointed at Brooke with her plate when she said you made trash. I ain't gonna never forget that. I will, you know, there's some things with characters you might be able to forgive.
But I
will
know.
never
No.
forget this character for what she said about that girl.
I won't either.
Get them in the
It's fine. I'm gonna go in here with Harvey.
Nobody knew it was assigned seats. Like I didn't know it was assigned seats.
Larry,
I'm trying to enjoy my
I'm not gonna take too much now.
Get that under control.
I'm trying to eat.
Seriously.
I'm eating.
No, we won't.
Trying to eat by running your mouth so much? You're over there running it like Mr. Ed.
Eat your food. Eat your food.
No, don't tell me what to do. This is my house, remember? Mine and yours.
Get in that room and eat your
No,
food.
do not tell me to get in that room. This is a Thanksgiving meal. You can stand up like big man all you want. Puff your chest out like a rooster. I don't care.
Y'all was doing too much.
No, you was doing too much by showing up to my house.
Girl,
Okay?
no.
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here, Shara. But yet
I'm
you
her.
Yes, you're her. I
But
get
I'm her.
it. You're her. I get it every time.
She's welcome.
She's not.
Well,
She's not.
She's very welcome.
Oh, I know. She's welcome in all
They're
areas.
all welcome.
I get
She
it.
wasn't gonna be here today.
You know what? I made my mind up, and I'm here. And you know what? You can leave if you don't like it.
When I'm done with my meal.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're eating pretty quick, but you can eat faster.
My sister's not going anywhere.
Oh, well, that's fine. And maybe I shouldn't either.
You can stay there.
Yeah, I could.
Enjoy.
When he left the house that night, he shouldn't have left. What he should have done was quietly went in his room and packed her bag.
And said, I ain't going nowhere. You are.
He should have done it when he got up from the table. He should have went in the room and locked the door. He should have packed the bag. He should have came out with that bag and in front of everybody said, here's your bag. Get the hell out of my house.
Okay.
In front of uncle, in
And-
front of her auntie.
And
And then he should
just
have
a-
said, Harvey, if you and whatever the auntie name, if y'all don't like it, y'all can get the hell out too. But she finna get the hell out of my house.
And the speaker, Pastor Clark, she wasn't doing this to show out in front of her auntie and uncle. Bethany had that plan from the beginning. Her
Yep.
point was to get Shara out the house.
That's what the whole thing was.
Because Shara came and she didn't have no say so. And Larry invited her. Her thing was to mess up Larry's Thanksgiving to get rid of everybody.
Yep, because in skits before, she said she wasn't coming. She didn't want to be there. Then the night before Thanksgiving, then she decides she gonna be there. She come in with a bunch of groceries. So then she decides she gonna be there. When she came back to that house, she came back to that house with the plan.
With the whole plan.
All she was waiting for was a window of opportunity. She was looking for one incident. The incident was there not being a seat at the table for her. Matter of fact, I surmised she waited until everybody else was seated and eating their food.
Yep.
Instead of grabbing her plate and sitting down to eat. She waited till everybody was eating their food and then decided to cut the food. And when she couldn't argue with Shara about sitting next to Larry, she chose Tamara because Tamara's like, we're not doing this today, Bethany. Just sit down and eat. This man, her husband, she said Larry never has her back. But what Larry did in that moment was show her what chivalry was. He was being very chivalrous.
Yep. But that wasn't even enough for her. Exactly. The moment she did that, when they found out about Greg asking Brooke to testify, she went straight through the whole family on blast.
Yep. I do think someone said they think Brooke was recording it. I do think Brooke was recording it because look at her angle. Look how she's leaning on Destiny and look how she's got her phone. I do think Brooke was recording it. And it would not surprise me if Brooke had not already sent this to Greg. Because remember, at this point, Greg had already reached out to her and asked her to testify.
And that's why don't even show no. And I'm sure Uncle Harvey told Greg everything too.
He may not have told Greg, but I could see him telling his brother.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm gonna be praying for the trash to revive from the other room with my uncle who doesn't treat me.
That was so funny to me. Nicole kept trying to keep her plate out of Bethany's Speedway.
Yeah, like she got worse and worse
as the night went on. But I knew it was gonna start from the moment when she came out the bathroom before the dinner even started. She came out the bathroom and said, "Oh, did you inform everybody I was coming?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "This not a broadcast. You uninvited yourself."
That's it.
I said, "Oh yeah, she from the pull one." And the moment Charlem showed up, the way she looked at the corner of her eye at Larry when she was walking in the back to get in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I said, here it is. It's from the start now.
Yeah, she was waiting. So she looks for opportunities to start mess. She looks for opportunities. Every chance she gets.
Try some of this pie over here. Baby, did you eat?
Yeah.
Really look like you touched your plate. You okay?
I ate a whole bunch. I'm fine.
She's upset with me, Duchess.
What happened? What's wrong?
She's mad
that girl wasn't even thinking about you.
Change into something more appropriate for Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, what did you have on?
I had on some regular clothes that I would have wore out on Thanksgiving.
She was wearing pajamas, and I didn't think that was appropriate, and I asked her to change.
It wasn't even like pajamas material.
Her pants said sweet dreams on
regular.
Okay, Monique.
So it was fine.
Destiny, now you know you can't be wearing that.
What did you say, Destiny? What did you say? What did you say? I'm asking, what did you say? What did you say?
I said that's why she should have testified against you.
Brooke, what is she talking about? Brooke, answer me. Why are you looking at your dad? What is she talking about? Answer me.
Well, Uncle Greg asked, can I go to stand and testify against you?
For what reason? Don't you be smirking. For what reason?
She talked to
I'm talking to you.
Baby.
What did he exactly?
He just asked me, did I want to speak
It
up?
is a Apostle Clark.
And Larry, person you are.
Okay. And Larry, you knew about this?
Yes.
And you didn't say nothing. What excuse do you have for this one?
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. What is it? How can you justify not telling me this?
We know you and your brother are at odds with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Greg came over here and asked me, can you talk to Brooke?
So first off, you let him in our house when you knew we were at odds, and you let him inside our house.
Well, I don't have a problem with Greg.
You should have a problem because I have a problem.
I don't. Me and Greg have always been cordial to each other. I like Greg. He's welcome in
So
this
once
house.
again, you're not on my side about something.
Because you don't like.
I agree.
I mean, I have to dislike someone.
So once again, I don't have your support. I love how you're a non-supportive husband when you know that I'm in the right on that situation. And then you allow him to come in and try to gain the sway of my daughter here.
Again, no accountability. Because
None.
she said she was in the right. You jumped on your brother, girl, at work. You can't be fighting people at work.
Against me?
I laughed up to Brooke.
Stepdaughter.
Get it right. Get it right, Shara.
Yeah, hush your giggling.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hush your giggling.
Hold on.
Hush your
Hold
giggling.
on.
This conversation doesn't involve you. Why?
You can't control nobody laugh either.
I said no, so don't like
Which
laugh
I
at
appreciate.
on us.
Which I appreciate.
me.
But either way,
It
Larry,
was not my position to tell you. I said no. I walked away from the situation because I don't want to be put in the middle of that. So don't yell at me because I did the right thing.
you did the right thing by saying no, and I appreciate that. But you did. Larry, you better control your dog here.
Ain't no dog.
No,
There's
your
a big
home
dog
started
right
becoming
there.
real hostile. This is
Now-
hostile.
No.
But
Very
the
hostile.
conversation still involves. It does not make sense that you did not come to me and say anything, but I'm more mad at you because you're the one that gave her permission to talk to him in the first place.
He came over saying, can I talk to my niece? I gave him permission to talk to his niece.
But you knew what he was coming over here for, I'm sure. I'm sure you
He
did.
told me in the driveway.
Yeah, and so you were the idiot that opened the door to our home. And
Oh, I'm an idiot now.
yes.
But you're the
are.
one that attacked your brother.
No, and you know why?
Then she called Shar a dog. Yes, she is.
I'm sure you
He
did.
told me in
Very
the
much
driveway.
is a
Yeah, and so you were the idiot that opened the door to our home. And
Oh, I'm an idiot now.
yes.
But you're the
you are.
one that attacked your brother.
No, and you know why? You
I
know
know,
why?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but we've had many conversations, and obviously you have amnesia because every time I go over this with you, you just conveniently forget.
So everything that happened is a result of what you did.
Listen.
No, it's not
And
actually.
Greg came and asked our daughter,
Mhm.
my daughter, Kenny, she
Oh,
testified
my daughter
against
too.
you.
Remember that.
Well,
My
I'm-
daughter too. I've
understand
raised her
some-
just as long.
But, okay.
Yeah.
But she
Another
respected
word.
She's lived here longer than she lived with you.
You talking.
Bethany, she respected you enough to say no. She
And
didn't
I
wanna do
appreciate that.
Okay,
And just like I just said, you forget that already too?
okay, Sarah, you keep saying that, we went against you. We did.
You did. You did. You opened the door and let him in the house when I've obviously said he's not welcome here.
I don't care what you said.
So
This
you
is my
don't
house.
care.
That's
No,
I
it's
let Greg-
our house,
I
Larry.
let
How
Greg-
many times
Okay,
do we have
Lou.
to talk about that?
We don't.
If
Because the bottom line is this is my house. I
Exactly
let Greg
what
in
he's
because I
saying.
like Greg. Greg's
Okay.
welcome here.
Okay, then the one person or the few people that you don't want over here, I'm just gonna open the door and let them in
You can.
anytime I want to.
And
And
I'll
I'm gonna
throw
make
them
sure,
out.
no, you won't because you won't be here. I'm gonna make sure that's very convenient that you're not here, just so you can guess at what's happening, just like you do stuff for this trashy person right here behind my back. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, you go ahead and giggle with your horse teeth. That's fine. Go right ahead. I'm tired of this family saying that we're family. Yeah, your big old horse teeth.
Girl.
Yeah.
See how you
I'm
do?
tired of it.
See
When
how
you say
respectful you are?
Do you see how fast she tried to blame everybody for her acting this way?
everybody.
You see how disrespectful you are? You have
It was everybody's fault. Now,
Fault
this
but
is the
hers.
part- This is the part coming up. Why I would have took that plate and they wouldn't have known it was a paper plate because I'd have beat her ass up.
What
and
you
down
say?
that
Cause
plate.
ooh, her butt would have been pinned
never
up to
been
the
a good
wall.
husband to me
What you talking
in the
about?
last
Here we
several
go.
months. Every time I call
Really?
you out on it, very,
Really?
very much, really,
Mhm.
really. I'm
Okay.
tired of it, Larry. I'm tired of it.
Because things don't go your way,
No,
everybody else is wrong.
Things don't go the right way. It doesn't.
Things don't go Bethany's way.
No. It doesn't always have to be my way, but it has to be the right way.
The Bethany's way is the right way.
No,
That's the only way.
I never said that.
But that's what you're saying.
There's a
That's what
right.
you're
There's a line between right and wrong, and
And
you
then
always
there's
take the
Bethany
wrong
and
way. No, that's not true. You
Yes.
just want to make it out that I'm always wrong.
Why do you have to ruin
Child, you was
Thanksgiving?
yelling over my ear, and I don't want your dentures.
I can yell as much as I want to. This is my house.
Right there.
In the mouth.
Gotta beat her ass left and right, all up and through there. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to.
Every time I see that part, I see my arm doing this.
I'd have
I would be
slapped her so
choking
hard
her.
she'd hit that floor, and then I'd have started stomping her all over. My grandmama used to tell us she was gonna stomp the ish out of us. I would have slapped her down and started stomping her.
Her head would have bounced so hard off that wall, girl, you wouldn't be able to say that because your whole throat would be full of trying to catch some air.
That's
Every
it,
time
Jerry White. What you just said, I don't understand. If you got a problem with my sister, you got a problem with me.
Do you hear me now?
Is Duchess, look, Duchess shouldn't even want to fool with Bethany at all. And I don't understand that. That's my single issue I have with Duchess. Is because she don't have enough smoke for Duchess. See, Destiny having smoke for Brooke from somewhere. I don't understand why Duchess don't have smoke for Bethany like Destiny got smoke when it comes to Brooke. Does that make sense? Like I don't get.
She never backs up Shara at all. She never backs up Shara, and even to the detriment to the point where Bethany thought she could pull one of them. I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you money, and we gonna be close. And that was the only time Duchess came at her with full blast. I'm talking a fog.
Well, recently though, when they were gonna go to Panama City, when she tried to check Duchess outside, Duchess tried to play respectful, but she also called on her stuff. Sounded like you saying, I can't see about my own child.
That is true. And when she gave her half, what she did in front of their house was half the energy what she did in Chicago.
Exactly. So for me, every time I see you, I got a problem with you. Every time I see you, you gonna get my butt to kiss on site. Because I don't have nothing for you. I don't have nothing for you. So I don't get that.
And her bending down in Shara ear, Shara could have got off that case with that. Because that's full of salt. She is damaging my eardrums.
That's it.
I've done told you.
And I've done told you you're not welcome here.
I don't care. You gonna stop yelling at me. Do you understand?
No, I'm not.
I done told all I can say. I done told you. You doing way too much.
She do debate people. Then she said, I'm not. And that like she ain't just come through there like a hurricane.
Okay. And then turn around and blames everybody.
You coming in like a hurricane, I'm coming through like a tsunami.
What you say? Child. I'm on the Andrew 5. I'm on the Andrew 5. I would have tore down Larry House, the table, and all would have been over.
Oh, yeah.
She would have been bouncing off that table.
Holes would have been in the wall and everything.
What you say?
For real. Now you ain't gotta bring me nowhere because I done talk a lot with them dang digits in your mouth. Girl, you better pipe you better pipe the hell down.
This is my
That's
house.
what you better do.
Not yours.
I don't give a
That's
damn
it.
about none of that.
That's what Danica, she wanted her. That's why Tamara got up like she did. They know Char is on papers. That's why they got up like they did, to get in between Bethany and Shar. They weren't protecting Bethany from Shar. They were protecting Shar from Bethany. And what she would have done. Because once Shar unleashed on her, Shar would have been going to jail.
And that was the full scope. If I can't get you out, I'll get you in jail.
So what Lynette did to her was what she deserved. It was long coming.
And that's why everybody keeps saying Lynette took one for the team. Even Greg said it.
Yes. And Greg said he don't fight women. I'm telling y'all, that's the only reason why Greg did not do anything, because he trying not to fight her. He trying not to fight a woman.
Even doing that fight, the only thing he did was push around her neck. That was it.
That was it. So, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. It's 9:30. I've enjoyed y'all. We're going to do this thing again tomorrow in the morning, starting in the morning. I got I got a class at 11, so we may not have the 11 o'clock. I will try to get on early like I did this morning, like around about 9ish, so we can have our hour, and then I'll be back on in the afternoon because I'm pretty sure they probably gonna drop us some good skits tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Everybody have a good night. Love y'all. Front Punch Crew.
Peace and hair grease. Peace and hair grease. Bye.
Bye-bye.